Aloha! I want to do a walkthrough of the Children of Litha Tarot. I haven't really seen many walkthroughs online, and it's actually a deck I really enjoy. And the packaging was amazing. If I can get a chance to figure out how to put a picture in a video, I will put the picture here. Um, but yeah, it was packaged beautifully, including it was wrapped in a ribbon that I repurposed because it came with a ribbon with a couple pieces of lavender, a sticker, and this amazing crystal here. So what I did was I used the ribbon and the crystal to make a little pendulum. So I just kind of keep it with the deck. And the Children of Litha, it's a very interesting deck. It's its own thing for sure because it's kind of combines humans and animals. So let me just read the back here. The physical prowess of the beast is matched only by the cognitive power of man. When these two opposing forces combine, they exceed the sum of their parts and create the divine. For as long as we have been able to tell stories, this truth has been reflected in the narratives we share with each other. The Children of Litha takes these stories and interweaves them with the ancient wisdoms of the Tarot. It is where the human, the beast, and the divine meet to guide you to your truest self. Each deck carries 78 fully illustrated cards by Alexandria Huntington, the complete major and minor arcana, and a comprehensive guidebook. And then it's a magnetic seal. And then inside, we are sometimes less hero than fool on our journey, it's true. But you need not travel alone. You are more than just you. In the brightest of day, you have the aid of the sun, and in the darkest of night, the moon leaves behind none. Though our travels are long and our burdens profound, you are never so lost that you can never be found. And it has this really nice, thick little book. And it actually has several spreads in here, and then they go into the majors. So the majors each have like just a little circle of the image, a little poem, a write-up about the image, and then upright and reversed keywords. So, and they go through to the minors, and then the minors are broken up by suit. Again, you have a slight image, a little poem, a write-up, and then so the minors get as much detail as the majors. And then each minor suit has its own little blurb until we are done. Ends with wands. So we got, let's see, cups, pentacles, swords, wands. I do not organize the deck that way because I've always been taught it's wands, cups, swords, pentacles, but that's just my teaching. And it's a total of 184 pages. It's pretty good for a little book. This is the black edition, so the sides have already been edged in black. And then inside here, it says Children of Litha Black Edition. So this is the second edition, I believe, of the deck, and that's from 2018. So it's pretty impressive deck. The cardstock is very thick, and it's I'm assuming it's that rose petal feel because it's just like there's this feel of silkiness. I don't know how else to describe it. It's like smooth, but not texture. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just this smooth sensation. So here's the Fool. It's thick cards for sure. The Magician. So all the majors are going to be creatures that are part human, part creature. So, I mean, even the Fool. The Fool looks just like a regular human. I never noticed that. But yeah, the rest of them definitely are not just regular humans. Here we have the High Priestess, who apparently has octopus legs. The Empress has horns. The Emperor is a feline centaur of some kind. Definitely has like a lion's body, but he's got horns too, so. And he's eviscerating something. That's lovely. The Hierophant is the Minotaur. The Lovers. Oh, there's still a snake in the image. Here we have the Chariot. There's no actual chariot, it's just the black and white seahorses, or hippocampus, I think they were called. And Strength. She's part lion herself. There's several of these non-horse-like centaur creatures in here. Here we have the Hermit. It's actually a very beautiful Hermit card. She's just holding the star in her hand instead of a lantern. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the High Holy Holidays of the Wiccans and our usual astrological signs. Just noticing that there's the red fox up here and the gray fox here. So you got like spring, summer, and fall, winter in here. Here we have Justice. Ostrich centaur. Slaying the snake. Oh, and her... Wait, there's a feather and a heart in her scales. Here, I don't know why they call this one the Hanged Man. It's obviously a mermaid. They should have just called it the Hanged One. I think they missed something there, because it's not a man, obviously. So. That's an amazing death card. I think it's one of my favorite death cards. I know for sure my favorite death card of all time is probably the Star Spinner Tarot. Temperance, a leoline, no, it's like a tiger centaur with wings. Very intriguing artwork. It's gorgeous. Here we have the Devil. I love that it's a dragon keeping a couple satyrs chained up. And those chains are not really, they're not tight at all. They're just kind of wrapped around them loosely. cup overfloweth. Here we have the Tower. Looks like it's being attacked by a sea dragon. The Star. She's obviously a sliff of some kind. Here we have the Moon. It's a really gorgeous image. The Sun. This has got to be one of my favorite suns. It's a Catwoman playing with a ball of golden yarn. Talk about this, the symbology of happiness, right? Judgment. Oh. She's one of the oh god, I'm blanking. The fox ladies, the Kitsune. There we go. Thank you. I knew it was in my brain somewhere. Looks like she's mourning the death of something, and then she's got other foxes or fox skeletons playing around her. Lots of dark imagery in here. Although this one, the world. Bambi found his mom, except she's now a centaur. Here we have the Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. So the minors are all going to be just regular animals. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Definitely got that Five of Wand energy, doesn't it? Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands, of course, is going to be the cheetah. Nine of Wands, the Arctic fox. It's amazing how much shine it gets considering these are matte cards. And we have the Ten of Wands, the burden of trying to lift your meal up into the tree to enjoy it. Page of Wands, very African. Knight of Wands, very Native American. Queen of Wands, very Mesoamerican, very Aztec, Mayan-like. King of Wands, very Polynesian, got the volcano in the background. And now we go to the cups. Here we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, I get it. We get a little elemental with each of them. Oh, isn't that a lovely Two of Cups? Just, I love that image of the two seahorses. They mate for life, you know. Here we have the Three of Cups, three goldfish enjoying themselves. Four of Cups, Devil Ray. Five of Cups, a hammerhead that's been speared and there's blood coming out. That's all blood. Yeah, this deck might not be for everyone because there is definitely a little bit of gore. I mean, this doesn't hold back. There's some amazing stuff too, like the Six of Cups. Gorgeous image. 7 of Cups. Do you choose the treasure even though there's an eel guarding it? There's skulls down here. Here we have the 8 of Cups. Gorgeous image of a jellyfish just drifting away. Here we have the 9 of Cups. Octopus cheering with all 8 arms. Cheers. 10 of Cups. Beautiful Narwhal family enjoying the northern lights. Page of Cups. Got a flying fish coming out of her cup. Knight of Cups carrying the dragon's severed head. Queen of Cups. Got that moon right behind her head. And the seal. Must be a selkie. Here we have the King of Cups. And he's got this walrus companion. And this throne looks like it's made out of a frozen wave. That's pretty cool. Ace of Swords. Yep, they each have that elemental being behind. Looks like a skeleton of some kind, each one too. Here's our 2 of Swords. Oh geez. The mouse has to decide which owl's gonna eat him. This one might be a little hard for some people. It's the 3 of Swords. Instead of a heart, we have a swan being killed. Here's the 4 of Swords. Beautiful lunar moth. 5 of Swords. Nothing like a pheasant fight. 6 of Swords. Beautiful image of monarchs hatching. 6 of Swords going from troubled waters to smooth sailing, so to speak. Here we have the 7 of Swords. That one might be a little hard for some people too. There's lovebirds enjoying each other, and a snake is swallowing one of their eggs while they're not looking. Watch out, there's a snake in your nest. Here we have the 8 of Swords. I love how they turn the swords into a bird cage for that startling jay, blue jay. Here we have the 9 of Swords. It's pretty violent too, isn't it? So you have this with the 3 swords, and the 3 swords are in it, and it's dead with the 3 swords. So is this the same bird? Or are they all having the same thing happen? Not quite sure what's going on with that image. Pretty violent though. Nightmarish. 10 of Swords. This must be a jackal or something. Kind of hard to tell because it's being ripped apart. Killed by the swords, and then they have these vultures eating the carcass. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. King of Swords, very Persian. I love the peacock. Here we go with the Ace of Pentacles. They're so thick sometimes I think there might be another card attached. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, talk about balance. Nobody can balance like those goats. Three of Pentacles. We wouldn't be where we are without our oxen to help us build things, would we? And we have the Four. That's an antelope of some kind. Five. Poor doe with her two fawns out in the cold, so to speak. Here we have the Six. His antlers are so big that the birds can roost, right? Cardinals. 7, we got a yak. 8, we have a donkey, or maybe a mule. The 9, and the 10 of Pentacles with a very happy little rhino family. Here we have the Page. That's very Mongolian. The Knight of Pentacles looks very Japanese. Queen of Pentacles. I'd say it looks very Korean. And then the King of Pentacles looks also kind of Korean, or maybe Chinese. And that is the Children of Litha Tarot. It's a great deck. I really do love it. Even though I'd almost say the cards are too thick. No such thing, right? But it's like, it does make it a little harder to shuffle because they are so thick. But at the same time, I know this deck is going to last a long time. And it feels amazing. Velvety, almost. So it must have that flower or rose petal treatment. I forget what it's called, but so let me know what you think. Would you be willing to order these? I know that for myself, I ordered it directly from the artist because these days I try to order directly from artists when I can, especially if I know they have their own website. This one was the same, and the packaging was probably the best packaging I've ever gotten in my life. I mean, I got a pendulum out of the deal. I mean, but it is pretty amazing, the whole thing in general, and the packaging and the quality. So let me know. Would you be interested in one of these? I know I wouldn't mind having a backup. Too bad they're a little pricey. I think it was like $75, $85, something like that, with shipping and everything. So that is the Children of Litha Tarot. Thanks for watching. Aloha.